The Widow's Mite Report. Analysis of the LDS Church's 2023 Annual Report, Caring for Those in Need. March, 2024. The LDS Church's humanitarian giving has increased by about 5 times in 2 years since 2021. Total charitable expenditures for 2023 were $1.36 billion, up 33% year-over-year. This was an acceleration, compared with the 13% increase in 2022. Most of the increase related to external humanitarian aid, cash and purchased goods, which was given generally, without regard to religious affiliation. Some members may be designating tithing as humanitarian aid. This may be one reason for the increase. Members in the United Kingdom, for example, donated 80% more to humanitarian aid in 2022 versus 2016, while tithing and fast offerings rose just 10% and 1% over the same time period. It is possible that some members around the world have decided to pay their 10% tithe into the Church's humanitarian fund, in an attempt to influence how their tithing is used. The LDS Church doubled its large humanitarian gifts again in 2023. This is not surprising, as the Church later committed to this pace of increased giving. Presiding bishopric member, W. Christopher Waddell, said on CBS 60 Minutes, "We will double the humanitarian work again, and then again." This increased pace of external giving serves as a powerful reminder that corporations, including churches, make better decisions when more of their financial dealings are exposed to public examination. Acceleration in the Church's humanitarian work was promised in 2022. In May 2022, Elder Kevin Pearson, Utah area president, said that the Church would continue to feed the poor and needy of the world at an accelerated rate. In 2023, growth in charitable giving, especially humanitarian aid, did indeed accelerate. These efforts are made possible through collaboration with experienced, high-quality global and local relief partners. Humanitarian aid is tracking 1 year ahead of our forecast model. If trends continue, the LDS Church's humanitarian aid could soon match or surpass amounts spent on member welfare. Will the Church tap investment profits to accelerate giving? The opportunity for the LDS Church to further increase its humanitarian work is massive. Our analysis finds that over the past 5 years, 2019 through 2023, for every $1 of church income allocated to global humanitarian aid, the Church allocated about $5 to member welfare and about $99 to investments. Charitable volunteerism within the Church is declining on a per-member basis. This is consistent with other data, which indicates a declining member activity rate and, more recently, a decline in the number of active church members. Perhaps in an effort to stimulate more engagement with humanitarian work, or to encourage members to follow the Church's recent example of doing more to help the poor and needy, the 2023 annual report repeatedly prompts members to ask, "What can I do?" The impact of giving machines reached a new high in the 2023 holiday season, surpassing $10 million received and delivered. We include the value of funds donated through giving machines in our tabulation of total church humanitarian support. As far as we know, the Church bears the cost of installing, marketing and administering the giving machine program, with 100% of funds donated going to the causes designated by donors. Most metrics given in annual reports have been inconsistent and non-comparable, lacking accountability targets or baselines. Rather, the annual report features anecdotes and too many meaningless statistics. None of the environmental stewardship-related metrics provided in 2022 were updated in 2023, making it impossible to understand or track progress in the Church's commitment to sustainability. Likewise, none of the metrics related to food production and distribution were reported in 2023, after being featured and discussed at length in 2022. The Church is increasingly effective at mobilizing generosity. In 2023, $1.36 billion of charitable assistance and millions of service hours were given. Programs targeted high-leverage initiatives with high-quality global partnerships. What could be done better? Financial disclosures could be clear and comparable. Expenditures for member aid and external humanitarian aid could be separated. Local congregations could be engaged more. And a separate environmental sustainability report could be provided. The Widow's Mite Report. All of the information contained in this report was obtained through analysis of publicly available sources. As new sources are found or published, our estimates may be adjusted. Please visit our webpage for all of our latest reports and estimates.